I am Scott Devine, and I will be your commentator for Quali and for the race. Looks like Tim is the only one coming out on track with wets on. As he just come out, let's have a look and how he starts. We are having some sound difficulties. Sorry everyone. And here we have Ghost fired up and Markio out on their outer laps. Hello. So, and there we go, Tim for his start of his lap. And here comes Ghost on his outer lap, and we have Markio. It looks like we have Dolga coming out. Maybe. It is Vasgamer coming out, it looks like it is as well. All Out's getting their laps down ready in the wet. We still have Dolga. It looks like now Guy Shap's just come out the pits. You've got NRL. Oscar is still in the pit. You've got Stin still, and we've got Zorba in the pit. Yarnell's on the out lap. Markio is doing their lap right now, and VS Gamer is also doing out lap. Just sadly going off the tracks here. And here he goes. Over the line of a 1:14.677 on the wet. He has set the fastest lap. Sorry about that. Can Ghost do anything about that? And we've got Guy Shaps on the outer lap, but here we go on board with Ghost fired up. Let's see what he can give out. And he has put in the fastest lap for 1.37. And it looks like VS Gamer's coming, but let's go on to Yarn now. Yarn. Let's just call him Yarn, yeah. Let's go. Let's see Yarn. And let's see what he can do as we go on board with him. He almost just lost it there, but he had a brilliant save. And it looks like there's been a spin, sector 3. Let's see what's happened here. Let's try and find out the yellow flags. Looks like it was cleared, but whatever happened, must have been a casual spin in the rain, as we know it is tricky conditions here at Monza. Markio just put in a 139 here. That's puts in P2. But as we go back on board with Jan, let's see what he can do. Oscar's just coming out on his outlap here. Nearly span it there, but he had a good save again. He's coming in for his lap, and as he put he's gone P2 with a 1.37. He's a few milliseconds away from P1. Let's now see Guy Shappers. He looks like he nearly had to spin there. Ghost Fighter just came up. Looks like Thanos Salad has just come out on this lap, and we've got the Sector 1 and the Sector 2 problem here. What it is... Oh, and it has been VS Gamer. Looks like he has maybe game off. Let's go back to... As Guy Shepherd's put a 139 in. Let's have a look at Thanos now. Seems like there's a problem with someone here. But here he comes. As we go back to Thanos Salad. Looks like there is a problem though. It seems space he is looking very slow, and there is a yellow flag with Sector 2 and Sector 3. Forever Sinners came in for the pits here. There is yellow flag, Sector 3. Oh, it's Ghost fired up as he is slowing down. Yellow flags are being waved. Is he going to be boxing up here? Ah, he's out of fuel. If you see on the bottom he's got out of fuel. He'll be going into the pits. But let's have a go back to Thanos Salad as he is going pretty well. Oh, we cannot change. Nearly spun it there, but it is still Ghost with the 1.37.1. Can Thanos still do better? And he is at 124 right now. Nearly lost it there, but here he comes down as he gets a 1.3924. Not able to beat him. But here comes the guy Shap on Sector 2. Sector 1's been a problem here. What has happened here? Has there been a potential spin? Oh, it's Sector 2 now. He's out of fuel as well. Guy Shap has just run out of fuel. He'll be not able to finish off his lap here. Many F2 cars are in this condition are losing it. Oh, and it looks like it's all red here in Monza. Let's have a look why. It looks like there's been a problem. Yep, but there also been out of fuel warnings for Thanos Salad here. But here comes Tim, who is fine. Looks like here we have Marcio is coming into the pit. Guy Shap though, what's going to be happening with him? Is he going in? Which he should be. Here comes Thanos Salad, still pushing it. That's his, even though he's got the red fuel warning coming up. But here we go, Tim's coming in for sector 3. The track on your right is all red. Oh, he's coming into the pits as well. Will Thanos Salad be coming in as well? We do not know. Let's see, we'll find out. Will he push in to complete this lap? Anyway, let's go and oh, there's been a spin! There has been a spin for VS Gamer. He's just on his out lap here. He thinks he has damage here. Let's have a look. It looks like he doesn't have any damage to him yet, which is good. And he carries on for the out lap. Let's go on board with him for his lap. Nice and gentle through the chicane. There's been a problem, sector 2 for Marcia. What has happened here with him? Yeah, flags are being waved. What has happened here is it's all red on your bottom right, as you've got a problem, sector 1 now. What is going on here? But anyway, let's go back to VS Gamer as he goes purple through sector 2 here. He's looking very solid here. And nearly spins it. He spun. He has spun. He has lost damage to his wing. There is damage to his wing as he comes into box. Let's have a look at Zorba's doing fine on the out lap. Oscar's coming back on the out lap. Tim's out on the out lap. Let's have a look at Marcio as he comes down. Lovely through the chicane. Here we have Yarn now. Oh, he's got a fuel signal problem here. Will it be? Is it looking good for him or not? And he's coming to box. Here comes Marcio. Oh, there's been a problem, sector 3. As he comes into box as well. Let's go to Marcio. Is he in sector 3 right now? And he comes into box as well. Here comes Thanos in sector 3. And it is a 1:39, which puts him P5 so far. And here comes Miro Oscar. He comes purple in sector 2 here. He's hopefully looking for a good run. As Thanos carries on, Damer's on his out lap. We've got Yano on his out lap as well. They're all quickly coming out with some fuel. And so we've got a problem sector 1. Let's see what it is. It looks like Thanos Saladas is out of fuel. Yes, he is. Let's quickly go back to NRL Oscar as he is about to cross the line. As he goes full for 1.38. What a lap it was for him. He must be extremely pleased with him. But Thanos Oscar is slowly coming up into sector 2 with a fuel problem. He'll be having to box this lap. There's been a problem sector 1 as well. What's happened here? Let's have a look. Sector 1 as we go to Tim. Was there a collision with maybe him and his partner? No. Was there a collision with him with Forever Sin as he with Marcio? Wait, what's happened there with Tim? Whoever took him there? It was Ghost Fight, I'm pretty sure. It was there, maybe a little collision there when they all met up in sector 1 chicane. Here we go on the outlap for them. Emerald Oscar, he's got the fuel problem, but he doesn't care. He's racing down there as the awful weather carries on. Thanos is carrying, and Thanos carries on. There is a yellow flag, sector 1 and sector 2. Who is that we have here? Is it VS Gamer by any chance who got the yellow flag? But as we spectate on him real quick. And here we have Ghostfire starting his lap. Tim starting his lap. But here comes VS Gamer flying through the course. So he goes purple sector 2. But there is a yellow flag sector 2 with the other one, Thanos. Oh, he's got a fuel problem as well. All of the cars are there having fuel problems. This dog comes on his outlap for the for the first time, so we have not seen him yet. Zuba starts his lap. VS Game, he's coming around the last bend to set his lap. What lap will it be? And he sets the new lap record. And we have a problem for Dolga here. Oh no, Zorba here. And he's got a fuel problem. And he nearly sends it off the tracks into the grass with a little spin possibly, but he thankfully saved it. Yano starts his laps, maybe to put it back, but we've got a sector 2 problem for Tim as he puts up the yellow flags here. Looks to me there is no damage onto him. Sector 2 problem as well for Zorba with the fuel, yes. He's having fuel problem with himself, so that's not going to be good. Here comes, it's VS Gamer, my bad, VS Gamer. But yep, Zorba does have fuel problems. It could be that he's on a fuel shortage. But here comes Ghost Fight. He sets the new lap record of 1.36. What a lap that is. That will put him P1 as there is 10 minutes left to go. VS Games coming in. Will he be going into the pits or will he be pushing as well? Here goes round the final bend. And he'll be going into the pits. Here comes Marcial round the final bend. Will he be going? He's going in and he'll be getting a 1.3, which keeps him in his original position. Here comes Dolga. And Zorba will be going into the pits after running out of fuel, which is not good. But anyway, here comes Forever Sin on his outlap. We've got Ghost 5 P1, VS Gamer P2, Yarno P3, Guy in P4, we've got Oscar P5, Marcio P6, Danos P7, Dolga P8, Tim P9 as he runs off Forever Sin real quick. Slightly overdone it there. He saves the spin thankfully, and he carries on his on his lap time, which I don't think will be that good. It probably won't get him a top 3 due to that problem, but let's see what he can get out of it. As we've got Marcio coming into the little chicane. Will he be coming into the pits as he's got a fuel warning, or will he not be? Let's find out. Here it goes round. Will he be going into the pits or not? He's decided to carry out. And he goes P4 with a 1.37. What a lap that is for him, and it's good for Marcio. Puts him P4. Is Thanos Salad what will Thanos Salad do as he comes round the corner? But let's have a look at Forever Sin when he had that little problem around the first corner. What will happen here? We've got a problem for Marcio as he went out of fuel, it's likely. But he comes round the final bend. And he goes P7. There is a problem, sector 1, sector 2. What is that wrong with Marcio? Yeah, it's a fuel there is a fuel problem with him, sadly. But Dora goes P5 with a 1.37. He's got a fuel problem showing up. But who's that going through the thing? Was it Tim? It was not Tim. There has been a problem with Dolga and all that. What has happened there? Is there any damage on him? Was there any damage with Zorba on his outlap? We do not know. There isn't, thankfully. But Ghost Lap has just started his outlap. There is a problem sector 2, but that is going to be Marcio with his fuel problem. Let's have a look at Tim as he starts his lap. And there is a Dolga again with his teammate. What is going on there? As he's got a fuel problem, he is letting his teammate overtake, so hopefully track it down as we will go on board with him after that moment there. Let's have a look with Forever Sin here as well. Is he going to push? He is pushing for a higher spot. And he goes P6. That's a 2 place better than he originally was. We have got Marcio coming into the pit. Zorba starts his lap. Thanos is coming in. Let's have a look at Tim now as he enters the final bend as he's coming in. He goes P9, 1 place improvement. Can Thanos improve as well as he's got a 1 minute 39 as his last? He's coming in strong. He's got a 1:37 puts him P7. Here we have Zorba on his lap. Here, Dolga would be going into the pits. I'm pretty sure we've got Marcio in the pits. Forever Sin, he's got fuel problem. He'll be going in. Thanos, is he going to try and push? We do not know. Will he get a fuel source problem like the other F2 cars? Tim looks like he's been getting a fuel problem warning flash. But here is Zorba. It looks like he's got damage to his car. Or not. No, it's not due to Dolga cut into the pits. Forever Sin cutting the corner nicely to letting Zorba through by. And he's going to be letting Ghost fight it through as the P1 holder at the moment. Here goes Tim past Sin. But here, let's have a look at Zorba. What will he be getting as he comes racing through? He will be staying P11 at the moment. What does Ghost Fire get? He improves again with a 136.136. VS Gamer goes on the outlap to try and beat it. Oh, there might have been contact there between Zorba and VS Gamer. We're not sure about that. But let's have a look at Forever Sin. He'll be going into the pits. Will Thanos be going into the pits or not? And it looks like he will be. And here comes Forever Sin slowly coming round that last corner, going into the pits. Let's have a look here. Zorba is trying to improve on his lap time as he's been getting a fuel problem warning. As he comes off the track, spinning around. He has just spun around, sadly. That's not going to help him improve, and it could be damage, and he's just nearly cut it off. VS Game on the outlap here. Was there any damage? No, there was not. Thankfully, they did not hit. Otherwise, that would have been a nasty crash, that would have been. Here he is on the outlap. Ghost Fire is charging through, trying to improve once again. Will he be able to improve? And he has spun. Zorba has spun again, it looks like. This is not the lap he has been wanting. We've got many people on the outlap as we had nearly come to the ending of it. Is Ghost going to improve? About to find out. Yes, he does again. 1.36091. He is coming out there strong, and he is staying up there strong. Will VS Gamer, the P2 holder, be able to stay P2 or go even P1? As we've got Yarno, who is only a few milliseconds off of him again. Well, let's have a look at Yarno. Let's go to VS Gamer actually, and let's see his lap real quick. As he starts it, he might be able to hold on for P2, but it'll be even better for him to get P1. What will Zorba... Oh, Zorba has spun off! He has spun off, he has lost his front wing. What a terrible lap he's been having here. He has not been wanting that, will he be? And he decides to stay out. And there you see the damage on his front wing. That is not a good sign. Let's just quickly go back to VS Gamer and Yana to remind you how close it is between P2 and P3. We're looking for a brilliant qualifying. Let's go. Let's P2, his rival at the moment, go through instead of holding him up, which could now decide maybe what could be the issue here. But as we have Yarno as well in his outer lap, this could be a brilliant qualifying at the end. Here is VS Gamer going to possibly be able to snatch P1 or P2, but could Yarno maybe snatch it? We will have no idea. Please stay here. We'll find out at the end of qualifying. I've got Marcial as a good holder for P3 or P2 as well. It's all very close here. But let's have a look as he comes around the final bend. We are looking very close here. He needs a good start. He nearly lost it. That's gonna be very precious seconds lost maybe from it as he crosses the line. And he's not improved. He has stayed the exact same P2. It looks like there's been a twist. Oh no, a spin for Ghost. What about Yarno? He comes around the final bend here. What about Marcial? He stays P4. What is Yarno gonna get out of this? Is he going to be improving? No, he's not going to be. What about Forever Sin as he starts his lap and Dolga starts his lap? All of them are coming out here. Amaral, Oscar, they all start their lap here. We're looking for a brilliant start here. Now don't forget, we've still got Zorba here. And Guy Shapper's finished here in P9 here. And I think we've got Ghost staying. I think he'll be finishing or be heading off into the pits. And it is the end for Ghost fired. Let's have a look at who is crossing the line here. As it is Tim, and he does not improve. He is P10 for the race. What's going to be the problem here is he runs wide. Will Zorba let him through? No, he does not. And he's lost some of his room, but he stays P2. Who is next here? Forever Sin looks like to be out of the race. As Oscar crosses the line, P5. Marcion will not be going into the pit. What about Yana? Can he improve? And he goes P2. VS Game will be starting P3. And it looks like Darga is P6, but Forever Sin looks like he is out with a crash here. And Thanos is going to be P8. And Marcio will be finishing P4. It looks like to be. What a race what a qualifying it has been. Let's have a look. Qualifying's over. Forever Sin looks like he's had a crash and he did not finish. So here we go. Ghost P1, we've got Yarnell P2, Gamer P3, Marcio P4, Oscar P5, Dolga P6, Sin P7, Thanos P8, Guy P9, Tim P10, and we've got Zorba coming at last in P11. Hopefully we're going to have a dry race here at Monza circuit, and we will wait for the race to commence. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for the fight, as we have formation lap starting at Monza. We've got 15 laps here, but here we've got the leading pack. Just to remind you one more time, we've got Ghost, Yarn, VS Gamer, Marcio, Oscar, Dolga, Forever Sin, Thanos, Guy, Tim, Zorba and Lukid P12, as he recently just joined. Here it goes, they all warming up their tyres, slowly coming around the final bend to get this 15 lap race at Monza underway here. Can Ghost stay P1 and win as pole, or can Yarnell and VS Gamer and many more F2 drivers maybe spoil his fun at P1? We're about to find out in seconds as they all start to line up on the grid, and we're waiting for the 5 red lights to go out and to make the F2 drivers start their race. Anyway, here we go. Lights out and away we go at Monza. Ghost Fired gets a brilliant start. So does Martial gets a brilliant start as they all enter the first bend here. What could we be seeing happening here as they all go neatly around the first 2 corners without any crashes or contact here. What a start it was for Marcio, and Yarnell has dropped down to P5 here. Zorb has came P8, Guy Shep is just getting P10 here as we look at the top. And here it is, Marcio, VS Gamer, Oscar, Yarnell, Dolga, Sin, Sorba, Thanos, Guy Shap, Tim and Luke. P12, P11, P10, P9, P8, P7, P6, P5, P4, P3, P2 and P1. As it is, Ghost fired up, started P1, is staying P1. Martial, he wasn't in the top 3, he's now is. VS Gamer's P2, he's now dropped down to P3, but Yarnell as P2, he's dropped down to P5. Can he be able to cut job as it looks like Ghost trying to be an overtake for Oscar, it looks to be on VS Gamer, and what has happened here? So my bad guys. Ghost Fight has put up the fastest lap with Marcio Shutter 1 second behind. It's all stayed the same so far here, but we've had a brilliant race so far. As VS Gamer has taken back P2, never mind. Marcio is back P2. Yarnell has came P3 now, and VS Gamer has just dropped down to P4, losing 2 positions here. Look to be a bit of contact, but we're not too sure about that. They're here. As we have a look at the board, Luke has took P11, Tim's gone down to P12 here. We've had a problem Sector 2 as he's spun around. It's just going to put... there's been a problem here with Guy Shep on all of them as they've let Thanos in front. There could be some confirmation that's behind them as well. Luke HD and Tim could have maybe got together here, but we're not too sure here. Anyway, as we go back up to P1 with Ghostfire chilling 3 seconds bit above Marcio here, as Marcio leads the rest of P2 to P6 here, and it's pretty spread out from P9 back, it looks to be, and we have a look for P7 as these slowly trying to drag on with P8 as Ghostfire puts another fastest lap. We've got Thanos in the middle of the 2 packs, but Guy Shap slowly trying to chase down Thanos, and we've got Luca HD and Tim trailing at the back of the race. But here we go, Marcio is still leading as Dolga overtakes Oscar. And he sets another purple through Sector 1. Ghost. As VS Gamer is slowly trying to catch up to Marcio. Yarnell is pulling Dolga away by a second. And here we have it. Marcio is trying to... VSGame is trying to catch up to Marcio, but can he let it happen as they go into the second chicane? But we've got Ghost fired 4 seconds above, chilling as Dolga and Forever go in as VSGamer makes the move, and so does Yarnell. Marcio just goes P4 here, and it looks like it is going to be wide as he tries to go for the overtake, but it doesn't happen. As we've got VSGamer and Yarnell taking the wide here, and Ghostfire just put in another fastest lap at 1 minute 30 seconds here. Ghostfire is looking completely in charge of this race at the moment. But here we have it. Yarnell tries to take the move, and he does make the move successfully. Can he let it happen into the chicane? It's going to be close here, and and they've had contact, it looks like, and Yarnell takes P2. What a lovely little battle that was between the chicanes. But we've got Marcial, looks like he is trying to catch up a bit here. Will the overtake count? Will VSGamer let him through pass, which he should not, but is it possible for the Marcial to get some drag from him? It looks like it is a no. Well, we've got Dolga now looking interested in Marcio. Can he do it in one of the straights maybe? We're not sure yet, as he looks like he's getting closer and closer to the back of Marcio's F2 car. We look like a potential overtake here. Does not like it's not going to be happening just yet, but it looks like Dolga's waiting on it, and it looks like he's doing it now. Dolga's just gone into P4. Can he hold it in? And he does smoothly. That was a smooth overtake by Dolga here. Is Forever gonna maybe now have a go with him? And as we look like Zuber and Oscar could be having a little battle there as well. We're not sure. Well, let's find out and we'll wait. Ghostfire puts in another fastest lap again. It looks like VSGame has gone into the pits here. That means Dolga's taking this spot. Where is VSGamer's gonna happen? And as Super also comes in as well. See, it goes on to the mediums as well. Looks like they're going on to the mediums as well. As VSGamer and it looks like VSGamer is going to be coming out, maybe P8, and so could be Zorba. But can the guy Shaq quickly nick round the last corner with Luki actually and Tim to take over them? We're not sure. It's going to be an interesting finding as VSGamer and Zorba comes out. Zorba's come 10th. Guy Shaq has done him. What about Luki HD? It looks like they have not overtaken him yet. But it looks like Guy Shapers came P9. Can VSGamer come back and hopefully come back? Zorba overtakes, going onto the grass a little bit there. Will the FIA be having a look at that? We're not sure. But here we have it. Dolga. We've got Ghost, Yarn, Dolga as your P1, P2 and P3 here. Lap 5 out of 15 already down. As we've got Marcial and his teammate Sin. Looks like they could be battling up very soon as they enter the... as it could be happening right now. Ghostfire has just gone into the pit, everyone. They've got a 5-second penalty speeding into the pit. So has Marcial. So we've got many people now here with a 5-second penalty. As Dolga is now P1. Forever Sin as came back. We've got Ghostfire, Yarnin and all that. All come up the pits now. Yarnin is now P5, goes P4 as Yarnin has got a 5-second penalty. So is Marcio as they come up the pits, and so is Oscar here. Let's have a look at Dolga and Forever Sin. Hopefully Forever Sin could be closing up, as we could be looking at an interesting P1. But we've got Thanos 17 seconds behind. This could be a big gap to close with the rest of the laps. We've got a 3-second penalty for Forever Sin, as he's got multiple warnings here. This is gonna be looking very interesting as we've got Ghost Fire trying to bring it back his old P1 here. He's not being having the best race so far as Yarnin as well, as it looks like he could be closing up to VS Gamer looks like he could be closing up to Yarnin. Let's have a look here. Is he going for the overtake soon? He's not this lap or this bend. But could he be doing it on this straight? We're about to find out. Will he be able to gap in enough here? The gap is not closing, so it looks like it won't be this. Could he be doing it? Oh, Thanos has now just got a 5-second penalty for speeding in as well. Will he be doing the 5-second penalty this lap? Let's have a look now. No, it won't be this game, but VS Gamer with the fastest lap so far now. As he closing to Yarnell, is he going in for the overtake? No, he's not. But we've got Ghost fired up as he's just jumped to P2. He is straight on the game. They've told him to go in as Dolga's catching up to Tim and Guy. They should be getting blue flags possibly soon, telling them to let him through. As Ghost is still trying to catch up. Yarnin and VS Gamer are still battling out for P3 here slowly. Will VS Gamer be able to overtake him? We are not too sure here. But let's have a look at Marcio and the Forever. Seeing as it looks on your mini-map, on the mini-map on the bottom right, that they were close, could they be possibly battling in the next few laps? As Maro Oscar trying to fit in for the battle. Zorba, he looks like he will be chilling in P8 for a while, as Thanos Salad is slowly falling behind. As Luke lets P1 pass, and Tim has let it through. Dolga goes into the pit here. Is this the correct move to be? It looks like it is. There is a problem sector 3 here. Let's have a look. What's happened here? Marcio Oscar has just spun around. Is there any damage with him? Looks like there is not any damage to him, but he has just spun. Yarnin has just gotten a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings here. Will VS Gamer has just gone P2 as he sets another fastest lap, and Ghost fires P1 again as he's storming away again. And there it is, VS Gamer P2. Yarnin's just gone back to P3. Dolga is trying to catch in. Forever Sin and Mario Oscar, can they fit in? Can Zuba's P7, Marcio, as it looks like he's coming around the chicane with Thanos Salad in the background. What about Guy? And the guy, Shap 16, Luke and Tim are still trailing behind here, as Ghost 5 is speeding down here, leaving VS Gamer and Yarnin in the background, as it looks like they're going to have another battle again. But this time Yarnin coming into P2. We've got a brilliant battle we have during this race. Dolga slowly trying to catch up to P2, P3, but he's in P4 right now. We've got Forever Sin at MRL Oscar with both time penalties, but could that also be a difference between the position? Could one of them possibly have a 5-second penalty, and one of them maybe a 3-second penalty? We do not know, because these penalty warnings do have a massive difference. As Yarnin's gone P2, goes fired, gets the fastest lap here. Yarnin, though, with the, like I said, the second penalty. It's VS Gamer. We've got a problem with the Thanos as he's spun around. Is Dolga gonna have a little bite as he tries to send it? He sends it down. That's him. Maybe going into P3. We'll find out in this corner here. No, he does not. But MRL Oscar's just overtaken Forever Sin here. As it looks like them could have possibly been the problem as he slowed down, or could that have been a bit of an early break there, thinking he was trying to possibly do a defensive move there. But here comes Thanos Salad after spinning around. Sees P9. I think it looks like he's got a big gap there. But let's have a look at VS Gamer and Dolga and Yarnin, as it now could be a 3-way fight for P2 and P3. But there we have Ghost fired. He is absolutely in charge of this race. He is catching. He could be possibly overtaking P12 and P13, just to make it clear that he wants it to be his race, and it is looking to be his race. But here we have it. with Yarn and tries to escape from VS Gamer and Dolga's sight, but VS Gamer is not letting it, and so is Dolga, as Dolga is chasing after P3. Emerald Oscar's going to have to move on the Sin, and Sin gets the move done, goes forward, gets the fastest lap again, as Sin has holded in his P5, and Oscar is now dropped down to P6 again, as it looks like Zorba is having a brilliant P7 chill race, but could it be interrupted by Marcio as he's trying to maybe grab in extra points? Well, it looks like Oscar's come P5 again and snatched it from Sin again. This is looking at interest between P5 and P6. Is there any differences between? Yes, there is. VS Gamer and Dolga having a battle for P3 and P4. It looks like, will it happen on the straight as Dolga's gone on the outside? Does his F2 car have enough power? No, it does not. Dolga's come behind. VS Gamer has now just got a 3-second time penalty. That is not good. Dolga might be happy about that, as he could be now just waiting behind, waiting for the end of the race for that to happen. But will Dolga go in for the P3 overtake? Let's have a look on this straight. Emerald Oscar and Forever Sin, them two as well. They're looking a bit feisty for P5 and P6. And we've got Zorba as well. Looks like Marcio's trying to catch up, but we're not sure. We're not sure about that. We've got problem Sector 3. What has happened Sector 3 here? Let's have a look. Looks like there could have been a possible collision there. It goes forward again with it, and it looks like he could possibly be overtaking. Yes, he is. He is just overtaken P12, P11, P10, extending it even more, as we've got Yarn now 10 seconds away from him. VS Gamer has a 5-second penalty for speeding in. Where is he going to be placed after he comes out of the pits here? VS Gamer is going P9, ladies and gentlemen, as he just comes out, as he just finishes his pits, and I think he has done his penalties here. We'll have a check now as he leaves the pits. Has he done all of his penalties? VS Gamer has not. He's still got a penalty on his name. As Yarn and his P2 Dolga is 2.5 seconds behind. He's extended the gap. Was it the correct move for VS Gamer? We are not sure, as he's still dropped to P9. Oh, and it looks like Oscar's just gone wide around the corner. Oh, I don't know, but during the chicane here, in between Sector 2 and 3. But it looks like Forever Sin and Oscar are closing in for P5 in the P4 battle now. But as we look down at Zorba and Marcio, Marcio's still trying to catch up, but we've got Thanos and VS Gamer, the two BWT, and VS Gamer's nearly just had a little spin there, but he saved it, as we've got Thanos Gamer who set off a yellow flag problem in the chicane in between Sector 2 and 3, but is VS Gamer going to be able to catch up enough? I do not think so. We'll find out after, as it looks like most of the track are catching up to P11, and it looks like MRL Oscar's just gone P4, but like I said, most of the cars, F1, F2 cars, have catched up to P12, P11, P10, as Luke HD's gone P10, MRL Oscar's P5, Stin's back to P4. Dolga is not being able to catch up to Yarnan. Sector 1, we've got a problem here for Thanos, as he went around here. VS Gamer, this could have been a big opportunity for him to catch up here. And we've got again another battle here with a car in its way, but I think he thankfully let them two safely overtook him. And we've got Ghostfire just leading the pack with. As he starts his lap 13, he's got 3 laps to go left. As Emerald Oscar's just gone P4, as it's getting very crazy with the with P12, P11, P10 all getting mixed up here. As we've got VS Gamer trying to catch up, which we are not sure about that, as Thanos is slowly trying to catch up to Marcio and Zuba, as them two are having a lovely P6 and a P7 race. Looks like they'll be keeping it to themselves at the moment, unless them two ends, unless Marcio catches up with him. We've got Forever Sin trying to catch up, Emerald Oscar taking back his spot. Dolga's trying his hardest to catch up Yarnan as he's in his eyesight, as we're on board of him. But Yarnan, I don't think he'll be able to catch up to Ghost. Let's look at it, and it's P3. VS Game is out of the race, ladies and gentlemen. He has just had a big crash, it looks like to be. We'll have a find out now with Ghost. Looks like he's had a tie, it looks like maybe he's hit the wall, so he's had to spin. We're not too sure about that. And there we have a look. Oh, it looks like, Marcio, a DNF as well for him. Yeah, it looks like he hit the wall. Let's have a look at Thanos and what's happened to Marcio. Looks like he maybe as well possibly has gone off into the tracks and hit the barrier, which is going to be a disappointment for them too here. But we've got Ghost fired into his lap 14. Joining him is Yarnell. So is Dolga. MRL, Oscar and Forever Sin has just joined him. Silva has just joined him. Thanos Salad is trying to join in here. Here we are on board again with the leader, Ghost fired. He is flying through the cores. Yarnell and Dolga, we're not sure about that, but MRL is still fighting off Forever Sin. Forever Sin is not letting P4 go. He's going to try his hardest. Zorba and Thanos Salad are come very far away from each other. Looks like Zorba could be having himself a P6, as Marcio has gone off, did go off. But let's have a look at Luke HD, as he's now into the points. So is Guy Shut, but Tim, will he be into the point system? We'll find out. As Ghost fired carries on dominating this track. As Lukey, yep, and there we go. Lukey and Guy, Tim into the point system. As Marcio and VS Game are all crashed. But here we go. Ghost fired into his final lap. Slowly joining him is Yarnell and Darga. And then we have MRL and Sin joining them on their final last lap. But can Sin get P4 in his final lap of the race here? Let's have a look. Let's find out. As it'll be a very interesting seeing where they have all gone, as many of them have penalty seconds on them as well. Let's have a look between Forever Sin and MRL Oscar. And looks like Forever Sin's trying the cheeky overtake down the middle, and he looks like he has not just done it yet, but he is making sure he wins. Ooh, as he's been, looks like he was maybe forced off, but he's not giving up as he comes into the corner, following behind Emma Oscar, hopefully trying to get some draft. Here it is, Forever Sin all them round the corner. Is he going to get an overtake happening? Yes, Forever Sin has just overtaken Oscar. Can he hold it now for the rest of the few corners? As you've got your race winner here, Ghost fired. And it looks like Yarnen's going to be taking P2 here. Dolga for the P3. Will Forever Sin be able to hold down P4? Yarnen's just got a 5-second penalty for an unserved penalty. But it looks like Yarnan has just got the fastest lap as well. And it looks like, yep, it is Sin P4, Oscar P5, but they are all getting an extra 5-second penalty here. And here comes Zorba around the corner. He'll be taking P6 happily. Thanos, he's slowly coming around. There's Lukey HD and Guy Shap and Tim will be taking it. Marcio Schuster's in the pits as well, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have it. They've all finished. Oh, and Thanos has just gone into the has just spun around. Here. He would be taking, as he's reversing into as P7 here. And there we have it. Zuba D has just got the driver of the day there. Let's have a look at the final grid here. And here we go. Ghost fired P1, Dolga's got P2, Yarnan P3, Sin P4, Oscar P5, Zuba P6, Thanos P7, Luki HD P8, Guy P9, Tim P10, and Marcio and VS Gamer have done it. Let's have a look at the drivers here. Let's have a look at incidents here. Many of them exceeded track limits here. Corner cutting, multiple warnings, and we've got terminal damage, and unserved penalty. We've got pit stops here with a front wing. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you next week Saturday. Have a good evening.